I see him here. That's all.
Until I'm sitting on top of the world.
You and the baby mama.
Hershey Wood to the front, the side, and the back.
When I paint me down to the rod. Fuck it though, like fuck it though. Look at that one.
I needed somebody to.
Oh, reach. Thank you, C.
Good rotation.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was foul. I thought that was a foul.
You got that paint.
Come on.
And I got
That's on me. I should have seen all the way. The first goddamn
Yeah, I
time.
thought he was fouling too. It looked like he was fouling.
Oh, what's good?
Get here, Snag. Get here, Snag.
I am here.
What's good? What's good? Appreciate y'all tuning in to the National Championship game. Gonna see what Boise State got over here.
Text to speech chat low.
Oh, okay. It's probably my thing doing that. I was really in my little party chat thing. I just swapped over to the game chat. See if I can take it off real quick. Would it sound like a robot? Oh, there you go. There's the guy. The guy. Oh, okay. Bet. I'll change it after this. I ain't know the stream actually made it play like a robot. Let me lock in.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Touchdown, Boise State. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest...
Oh, and it's blocked. They scoop it up. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Run it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Wade. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He'll hand it off.
He's taking it after 40. Brings up third down.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On the ground, it's Montgomery.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Did he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The Hawkeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Catch made on the out route. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
To the air, it's Wade. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they will try out the field goal team here. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henry. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Right, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that treaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
get set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Back to throw. It's Wade. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. They'll run it here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Kirk, Boise State is in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They're going to run it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Wade. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Snags it with throw. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Hawkeyes are going to keep this drive moving. Here comes a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking downfield, it's Wade. Caught in the flat by the running back.
Complete to the back. No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, they seem to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking for a man. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it, you're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. It's a quick grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa. Well, the Well, it was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The tight end has got it. Oh, look at the quick cut. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Makes a quick grab. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple of yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Boise State, as they put 6 more on the board. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the handoff. And the Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Wade. Snags the quick throw. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Now they call a run. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Broncos will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. We get the 2nd half started with a running play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's Wade. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball handed off.
Bruh, it won't let me get that.
The marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Fights off the defender. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
The Hawkeyes pick up enough for a 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
Ah, should have went somewhere else.
Get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
6th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff.
Bruh, the hole.
The line for no gain.
God damn.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Wade.
Fuck.
And it's picked off.
Good one.
He throws it right in the
Good one, good one.
Pays for it.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. This time it's complete.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Breaks free. Here he goes. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Oh, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a 3rd down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage. And when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stop behind the line of scrimmage.
But they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go in the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now they run the draw play. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, that is exactly how you draw it up right there. A draw play. It's any time you want to make the defense think that you're going to throw the football. They're worried about the ball going downfield, and you sneak it to the back, hand it off with all kinds of room to run. Nice, well-designed play, and a good job of accelerating upfield there by the back.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Handoff running right. And the Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Wade. Finds his man. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So Kirk, Boise State is in front. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. It's a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the Hawkeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. And on the carry, he's heading left. 0 running route. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
How they run the football here, I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move now. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Boise State offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. To dart to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's from the pocket, complete over the middle. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking to throw yet again. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Over the middle. It's Henry. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
This is the 6th play on the drive. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The defense scoops it up.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To throw, it's Wade. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Keeping it on the ground here.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Hawkeyes moving quickly down the field here. The back's got it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's wide open. Look out. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. And the Hawkeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The extra point up and good. The lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Henry. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Henry. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Caught over the middle. It's Henry. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Pressure is coming. Catch made on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? He flips it to the back across the middle. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and goal, down 8. They've got a score and at a 2-point conversion to tie. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old lock.
Touchdown, Broncos. They capped the drive with 6 points.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. Pressured and sacked. A clutch stop on that 2-point conversion. Still a 2-point game. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, and the ball to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been